Zach in therapy actually taking the steps to not only get better, but also not letting Fatima go. That's how I love it. I love that about Tyler Perry's Zatima season 2, the second half. And I said, look, it's only been 4 episodes that's aired so far, hasn't it? But look, they've been so good, y'all. And I was like, they should have just dropped all the episodes. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Chessie. This is just basically thoughts on, the second half of Zatima so far. But yeah, I say I love that he's actually taking the steps, because it's one thing to talk about wanting to change, but to actually take the steps necessary. And Fatima had told him that, basically it's going to be a process. And I said, at least he's trying, at least he's trying. I understand he got to stick with it and everything. But yeah, I said, at least he's trying. I love that he's not letting her go and everything. He's not just rolling over. He's doing everything he can to win her back, to get her to see he still loves her, that he lied. And I said, look, this gonna be a situation if Fatima sleeps with Paul, because he didn't sleep with Connie. He did not sleep with Connie, but he was going to. Fatima, this is the second time Fatima done almost slept with Paul. I mean, we don't know yet, because people are speculating that, how the episode ended last week, that it was a dream, that Zach and Fatima ain't gonna actually sleep together. It was a dream. And remember, she was with Paul and they was kissing and stuff, but she stopped it. That don't mean she didn't go through with it. We just gotta wait and see next week. But yeah, look, I said, oh my goodness, this is a whole situation. And I said, he admitted, Zach had admitted that he didn't sleep with Connie. He even brought Connie to tell it, and she did tell it. But that wasn't enough to make Fatima say, okay, we can work this out or whatever. She left with Paul still. And I said, this is going to be a situation if she actually sleeps with Paul, because they're going to be still hanging out. According to the trailer, they still going to be hanging out and everything. But I love that it isn't being dragged out, in regards to Zach pursuing Fatima. But if you watch Sisters, you know, because I know I said it before, I said it again. Some people watch Sisters, some people watch Zatima, some people watch both. So if you didn't know, this was filmed before Sisters. It was filmed before Sisters. So on Sisters, they got back together. They back together and everything. But when you think about how Fatima took off the ring again on Sisters, I said, look, y'all know what I'm about to say if you've been listening to my reviews. I said that they shouldn't be getting married right now. I said, look, if you got to keep taking out this ring, when you think about how Fatima took off the ring again on Sisters, and she did it on Zatima, they should either call off the engagement or let it be like a long engagement, because people talk about, long engagements and stuff. I don't know. But I said they shouldn't be getting married right now. Stuff keep popping up, and it's proven that their foundation is not solid. Whether it's somebody's opinion coming between them, it's somebody from their past coming between them, it's their parents, their friends coming between them. It's always something. And that just proves that your foundation is not solid. So I was like, okay, if y'all gonna be together, y'all shouldn't be getting married right now. I mean, granted, they haven't actually started talking about a date for getting married or anything like that, but still, like, once you take it out this time, because I don't know if it was on Zatima or Sisters, but didn't Zach say something about her keep taking that ring off? I think he did. Oh, yeah, he did. It was on Sisters. Remember they was on the couch? And he was like, I didn't take it off. You got to put it back. You got to make the decision. And she put it back on. I was like, yeah, hopefully that means she ain't taking it back off at all. Because, yeah. But, yeah, what else? Zach not letting Fatima go. I said I love that part, but at the same time, he gonna have to set boundaries with Connie, because she keep popping up. If you find yourself in a situation in which you trying to change, but people won't stop holding you to who you no longer are. People, I mean, like people, your loved ones and stuff, your loved ones, friends, family, stuff like that. That's the stuff like that, people like that, or whatever. You're gonna end up with a choice. You're gonna have a choice. You either let them go and hopefully thrive in that change, or keep them and backtrack. You're going to eventually backtrack. You ain't going to be able to continue to try to be better and do better if they study reminding you of who you were. Like when Zach was with the boys and stuff. Even with Connie or whatever, they reminiscing about, oh, this and that. Like it was all good times. Even Zach spoke on that. Like it was all good times. Why would you want him to go back to that space when he was struggling and all that? And I had brought up before, I was like, we didn't even see or hear. I don't recall. I need to go back and watch, all the Sisters and everything. But I don't recall him even mentioning his boys and stuff. But yeah, he was struggling. Where was y'all at when he was struggling? Nate over here staying on Tony's couch and everything. Did you offer Zach the same or what? But I think Tony is one of the good ones. I'm give him grace. I'm giving Angela grace as well. Because she seemed like she changed, but we're gonna talk about that. People who see a problem with your elevation are questionable. People who see a problem with your elevation questionable to me, in my opinion, or they should be. people who are wishy-washy as well are questionable. Now, spoilers suggest that Nate comes around, he apologizes to Fatima and everything, and Angela seemed like, she coming around, speaking on Zach's behalf, and when they was at the, I think that was the club, when they was at the club or whatever, and they was bringing up how Belinda came up with that fake page, fake profile or whatever, and she was looking at her, and then when she seen Nate and Belinda at the barbershop, and she was side-eyeing them and stuff, I was like, she's starting to see. I feel like she's starting to see. And I was like, I hope they don't do a storyline where they both turn their back on Belinda, and then next thing you know, she's like, I'm changed. I don't know. How would y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about that in general? Because I feel like it's going to come a time and place where you're going to have to choose. I mean, if somebody shows you who they are, believe them. They might be able to pretend for a split second, but eventually they're going to forget that doggone script. Actors eventually forget they lines sometimes, y'all. But yeah, Angela seems to be coming around, y'all. She seems to be. Belinda should be out of there. She out of there. Let's face it. No. I said Nate and Belinda should go. But with Nate apologizing and everything, we're going to wait and see. We're going to wait and see. But I think that society has glorified in some instances, y'all, not all, that the length of a friendship means more in all situations. Like, okay, you could get a free pass, you could get a pass or whatever, because we've been friends for a long time, or we share the same blood. But shouldn't there be more of a reason? Oh, it's we've been friends a long time, or we've known each other a long time. We share the same blood, and what's the other one? Life's too short. That's the third one. They use those 3 excuses for people bad behavior or constant bad character or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, Zach gonna have to decide who he'll keep around in this season and who he'll let go of as well. And Fatima too. Fatima told Zach about how he talked to her in that elevator. And I said Zach should have heard her, listened, comprehended, communicated, all that good stuff. But at the same time, he should speak on how she talks to him at times and how she put her hands on him and everything as well. Like, y'all both got flaws. Y'all both need things. You got things y'all should work on or whatever, in my opinion. Because a lot of people giving Zach, some people showing Zach grace, some people showing Fatima grace. Some people feel like Fatima need to be out of there. Someone said Fatima should be out of there. They both lying to each other. When you think about Ian, and we haven't heard her say nothing about Ian or his mama or coming to his house, her house, and Paul asked her on the day before these scenes or whatever. None of that. But you can't talk about the elevators. Talk about all the things that happened in the elevator, not just what Zach said. What did Paul say? What did Paul say after the elevator? Because then Paul over here, he's one of them people who would trash talk the man you with or the woman you with, trying to say they so much better. Oh, I'm so much better for you. They bad. You need to lead them. And then you lead them and get with them, and they worse. They worse. They just pretended. Or whatever. But yeah, Fatima, the whole Fatima tire being on flat thing. Do y'all think that Zach was right that he did it? He put it on flat? Because he keep popping up too now. He keep popping up. Now, Paul might actually be a good guy. We got to wait and see. We definitely have to wait and see. But yeah, I was like, look, maybe Zach was right, because he do keep popping up. He said he was going to be gone, didn't he? Then he said the job was done. He out of there. Why we keep seeing him? Technically, because Fatima inviting him on dates and stuff. But at the same time, I don't know. But Paul keep trying to sleep with Fatima. And I said, regardless of all she got going on with Zach, he's still trying to sleep with her. Do y'all think that's more of a situation where, he's a man, that's to be expected? If he like her, he gonna pursue her, or he gonna be willing to settle, or whatever the case may be? Or do y'all think he just trying to get the draws? Do y'all think he actually a good guy? It don't matter, because Zach and Fatima gonna end up together. They got to, because it's a team of the whole show, but that don't mean nothing. I kind of feel like it's obviously probably not going to be in this season, because it looks like it's coming to, it's sooner or later it's going to come to an end. I don't know if it's going to be this month or next month, because I know Sister's supposed to come back October, so it might be this month where it ends season 2. But yeah, they need to do couples counseling or something, because they got to talk about Paul. They got to talk about Deja. They got to talk about Connie. They got to talk about Karen, Ian, the abortion, how Ian mom wanted her to come over. And was Ian actually sick? Because Zach thought he was faking too. Now, he could have just been saying that because, he implied that that's what guys say when they want you back. Technically he right, because they either said they sick, they either said they either sick, they either, I can't say the word, but y'all know, when they threaten to harm themselves or whatever. I ain't saying everybody do that, because everybody don't, but yeah. I want to know. We need follow-ups. Like, I know sometimes it doesn't work out with certain actors and actresses and storylines, but come on now. Come on. But do y'all think that Angela actually done with Bryce? Because I feel like she's not. Also, is Bryce actually done with Zach? Because he was like, oh, that's in the past. He keep acting like, to me, he keep acting like he ain't did nothing. He's like, he don't understand why Zach's upset. First of all, you don't just do that type of stuff anyway. But then it's the way you trying to dismiss it because you saying how that's how you get down. You like to swing, but everybody don't. Everybody don't. So what you think? He playing victim in my opinion. Talking about he don't understand and all that. And you being so, what did he tell Zach on the first half of season 2? He told him something when they was, I think it was before they had that dinner. Oh no, he started to go off a little bit. I need to go back and look at it. But how do y'all think Fatima would handle Deja? Nate tried to talk some sense into Deja and tell her, not to pursue it. But she may have failed. I mean, he may have failed. Because on the trailer, they showed Fatima with a yellow envelope. That's usually what they have when they serve people. And she was reading it in the office. She was talking to somebody, and she said that basically the girls messed with the wrong person or something like that. We assuming it's Deja because a lot of fans been talking about it. We don't know, y'all. We really don't know. But yeah, they also show Fatima with Deja as Connie comes out of Zach's house. So that might have been a confrontation. But because a spoiler, before they changed it, they don't change the synopsis, y'all. Y'all know I told y'all. They changed it. At first, they had up there that Fatima comes up with a plan. She has a plan, and she basically tried to beat Deja at her own game or something like that. Paraphrase it because I can't remember, but it was something like that. But they ain't have it up there. I don't know if they're gonna put it back up there, but it's gone. But yeah, she was coming out. Connie was coming out of Zach's house, and I said, "Look, boundaries, no boundaries." Cause no, he told you what it is. You need to stay away from him. He needs to stay away from you. But in fairness, he keep on doing this. Then she's supposed to be at the hospital. I think she had on the same green shirt when she was coming out his house. I don't know. But yeah, looks like Paul and Fatima are supposed to be like sitting on some swings and stuff together. Zach on the picture is circulating around with Paul as well. They got a picture of him. They at like this construction site or somewhere where, cause Paul into construction, ain't he? Or something like that. And they supposed to be together. I don't know what they're gonna be talking about, but it's a picture circulating all over social media. Also, do y'all think that Angela will finally see Belinda for who she is? Because, again, during the whole club scene, when they told her about the app and all that, she was questioning her. The whole barbershop thing, she was questioning her, looking at her sideways and everything. And I was like, maybe so. They also got a picture of them. Look, they had so many pictures, spoiler pictures, y'all. They had a picture of them where it looked like the conversation got intense and everything. But we gotta wait and see. But y'all let me know down below, what are y'all thoughts on Tyler Perry's Zatima Season 2, the second half so far. Stay tuned for more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, this is have a great rest of the day and be safe.